So I very much enjoyed the last video that you posted about sci-fi. Great job getting ancient Greek philosophy in there. Respect. I am very sorry that this video has really bad audio and image quality, but I can't do much about that. And I'm also very sorry that this video is so late. I've been pretty busy over winter break. Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal! Yeah. Yaha! Since you explained one of your favorite genres to me, I'd like to explain one of my favorite mediums to you. That happens to be anime. And I'm going to concentrate mostly on the question of why animation seems to be an inferior form to, say, live action television or movies. Now, I think this is mostly because what movies and television have a kind of direct origin in the real, or they supposedly have this kind of claim to the real, much as photography did back in the day. Whatever you're recording, whatever movie or film you're shooting, you're filming real people, you're supposed to be filming real locations. The assumption is whatever you're taking a picture of is a real thing. And consequently, there also has to be the suspension of this kind of certain real. Oh my god, I can't speak English. Certain realistic suspension of disbelief within that film. Otherwise, you can't wrap your head around it as a viewer because film is supposed to be real. Now, animation doesn't have that. Animation, or maybe if you want to bring it back to the 2D level, just a simple sketch or drawing goes through this pesky little thing called artist's interpretation, in which whatever the artist is trying to convey may not necessarily reflect what is really true. I'm going to use an anime that I've watched for a project and that I've mentioned to you several times, Tsuritama, as an example. Now, within this anime, the main character Yuki has really, really bad anxiety attacks. Usually, this is explained by a really, really strong tensing of his facial muscles, which I think would otherwise be impossible for an actor to convey or exaggerate the way it's done in the animation. And it's also shown by him drowning in a buttload of water in whatever space he's in. Did I mention the series also involves aliens, uh, socialization through fishing? Try to make that exciting, yeah. Also, Indian spy who keeps a pistol in his turban and is always carrying around a duck called tapioca with him. And it also involves a traditional Japanese dance being a physical sign of mind control. Okay, take all these elements together, shove them in a movie. Tell me, would you watch it? I don't think so. I don't think there would be any way for film to really convey the plot of Tsuritama in a realistic fashion. And this is reflected directly when you go to the forums of like maybe manga or anime fans and you see somebody complaining about the realism of this or this, series. The first and almost ubiquitous explanation that a troller will come along and say, go, haha, don't take it so seriously. It's manga. So what do we mean when we say that? We're basically saying that anything that's imaginative or creative but does not reflect reality is somehow more inferior to something that does. And I think this could be a kind of a backlash from that entire Enlightenment movement about rationality and about logicality. Is that even a word? I don't know. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. I am looking forward to seeing your next video.